edition of Newspaper Today. I am Abayomi Adeyemi, and I will be your host for today's program. I'll be taking you through the headlines that made it to the front page of the national dailies for today. We have lots of newspapers, but we'll be starting with the Vanguard newspaper. The Vanguard newspaper. And on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper today we have governance costs. Tinubu orders cuts in ministers' convoy aids. Governance cost. Tinubu orders cuts in ministers' convoys aids. And again we have all 8 passengers in Bonny helicopter disaster feared dead. All 8 passengers in Bonny helicopter disaster feared dead. And that is coming from the police. Federal government sets up 46-man committee to review obsolete laws. Federal government set up 46-man committee to review obsolete laws. Catholic Church condemns federal government alleged move to legalize abortion. Catholic Church condemns federal government's alleged move to legalize abortion. And again on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper we have Reps CBN disagree over validity of old Naira notes. Federal government Reps CBN disagree over validity of old Naira notes. And now we move to the Metrics newspaper. The Metrics newspaper. And on the front page of the Metrics newspaper today we have old Naira notes. CBN and Reps disagree. Old Naira notes. CBN and Reps disagree. No deadline on circulation of old 200 Naira, 500 Naira, 1,000 Naira notes, says CBN. Says all bank notes will continue to remain legal tender until indefinitely. Reps contradict Supreme Court, ask CBN to phase out old Naira notes by December. And again we have Port Harcourt helicopter crash. At least 3 dead. NNPCL engaged helicopter. NSIB provides update. President Tinubu issues new directives on reduction in cost of governance. And also from the radar we have High Court adjourns Yahya Bello's arraignment in EFCC case to November 14. And again we have Nigeria, 12 other nations join BRICS as partner countries. Tinubu submits list of 7 ministerial nominees to Senate for confirmation. Tinubu submits list of 7 ministerial nominees to Senate for confirmation. And again we have Files response to defamatory allegation by social media personality VDM. Files respond to defamatory allegations by social media personality VDM. And also from the radar we have after 8 months in detention, Binance executive director leaves Nigeria. And now we move to the Nature News newspaper. Nature News newspaper. Tinubu rejects cabinet, names Mahima Pioneer Minister of Livestock Development. CSOs demand climate justice, finance commitment at COP29. Ekiti state government initiatives mayors to tackle flood disaster. Ekiti state government initiatives mayor to tackle flood disasters. Climate NGO decries habitat loss in Africa, apps on ecosystem protection. Shuffle an idiot after 3 root bogey fouls. And from the radar we have federal government unveils initiatives to restore dams in Nigeria. And again we have FAO, UNICEF partner and Greek ministry on food insecurity analysis in Nigeria. And now we move to the first news newspaper. First news newspaper. On the front page of the first news newspaper today we have disturbing fact. Disturbing fact. National grid crashes 162 times in just 11 years. Disturbing fact. National grid crashes 162 times in just 11 years. NEC holds public hearing to address persistent nationwide blackout. Cost-cutting drive. Tinubu imposes convoy restrictions, limits minister to 3 vehicles. Binance executive released after 8 months in Nigeria detention. Reps urge CBN to begin withdrawal of old notes. And now we move to the Daily Times newspaper. Senators split over funding of zonal development commissions. On the front page of the Daily Times newspaper, we have senators split over funding for zonal development commission as lawmakers reject immunity for commission's chief executives. Tinubu issues new directives on reduction in cost of governance. And also we have Akpabio's impeachment rumor. Federal government files 6 count charges against 9 for spreading false information. And now we move to the Blueprint newspaper. On the front page of the Blueprint newspaper today we have Nigerians set agenda for new ministers, want cost of living reduced. Nigerians set agenda for new ministers, want cost of living reduced. Tinubu limits ministers' convoy to 3 vehicles, 5 security personnel. Lukman Akon make 2024 CAF award list. And that is from the sports desk. Troops smoke out 140 terrorists and arrest 135, nab 2 IPOB leaders. Troops smoke out 140 terrorists, arrest 135, and nab 2 IPOB leaders. And now we move to the Nation newspaper. On the front page of the Nation newspaper today we have 6 NNPCL officials aboard chopper that crashed into ocean. 6 NNPCL officials aboard chopper that crashed into ocean. Get me bandit boss. Turji, Defense Minister orders troops. Get me bandit boss, Turji. Defense Minister orders troops. From the radar we have governors ranching best bet to end elder farmer crisis. Enugu okay's 80,000 naira wage. Vice President Shetima's Samoa CHOGM trip aborted. 37 Lagos LCDA's stays. And this ends today's newspaper review. Join us next week for another interesting edition of Newspaper Review. I still remain your host, Abayomi Adeyemi, and for now, I'll say good morning.